Hi, I'm Landon Evers, and I'm a musician. About 85% of our success in life comes from people skills. Only 15% comes from knowledge. You can go after the job you want, and you can get it. You can take the job you have, and you can improve it. You can take any situation that you're in, and you can make it work for you. That wasn't me. That was Dale Carnegie. You know, all these self-help and personal development masters like Anthony Robbins, Jim Rohn, Dennis Waitley, etc., they all knew there was one man who had it figured out when it came to dealing with people. And that man was Dale Carnegie. This book changed my life for the better. It can change yours too. Pick up your copy today.
My favorite book is On Wine by Neil Sheldon. This book took place after the Second Civil War, fought between pro-life, pro-choice over reproduction rights. The Bill of Life was established to end the war. It stated that children under 13 will not be harmed, but between 13 to 18, parents and guardians can retroactively abort the child. Which means that the child's body is 100% donated. The process is called unwind. Technically, the child is still alive, but just not in one piece. That was what happened to Kana, Risa, and Lee. The book Unwind followed the three as they travel cross country to search for their freedom. This is one of those books that I will read again and again. And even after that, there were parts of it that I kept reading and thinking about. The world Shutterman created felt so vivid and real, also thought-provoking and highly original. He definitely knows how to build his climax and anticipate the many questions I had while reading it. There were so many ethical and moral arguments brought up here, very educational. I recommend this book to everyone, not just the teens, but also adults too. Reading what happens to three and prepare for a thrilling ride with intellectual depth and emotional heart-throbbing that will leave you craving for more. Prepare for unwinding.
And my favorite book of all time is October Sky by Homer H. Hickam Jr. Now, the reason I like this book so much is because it doesn't feel like just some other nonfiction book, which it's not. It is a nonfiction book, but it doesn't feel like just some other one. It feels almost like you're there. In the mining town of Coalwood. It really portrays the city as somewhere that anyone could live. Now, another reason I like this book is because, well, the city is fairly dull, but since he portrays it nice, what goes hand in hand with a nice city? Wonderful people. And this book portrays just that. It hits the nail right on the head. When you read about the people in this book, you genuinely feel worried for them if they risk their life. You genuinely feel sorry for them if they get their hearts broken. And and you genuinely want the Rocket Boys to succeed. Now, I don't know about you, but I find all that fascinating. And the fact that this is so intriguing as well makes October Sky my favorite book of all time. Maybe you agree, maybe you don't. Why don't you head over to your local library, pick it up, and we'll find out.
My name is Alicia Manigo, and the book that I chose was Pull by B.A. Ben. And the reason that I chose it was because basically it hit home for me, and I could relate to it. And it was about a boy who had to take care of his sisters and had to make sure that he had a place for him and his sisters to stay. And he was 17, and both his parents weren't around. His mom had died, his dad was in jail. But and though they've all had a traumatic experience of seeing their mom die, and he was trying to be strong for his sisters, and he was a senior in high school, and he had to figure out whether he was going to finish school and go to college, or whether he was going to work full-time to support his family so they don't have to be separated. And basically that showed me that even though we go through things in life, and it may not be as bad as anybody else's experiences, but it shows that we can get through it no matter how hard it seems, or how long it is to get through it, that we can still get through it no matter what.
Hi, my name is Eva Baker. My favorite book would be any one of the Harry Potter books by J.K. Rowling. Today, I've decided to cover the entire series, all 3,407 pages. Let's go. Abracadabra! Would you stop killing people with snakes? Die, Harry Potter! You can't kill me! No! Die, Harry Potter! You can't kill me. Oh! Harry, in the end, either Voldemort will kill you, or you will kill Voldemort. He can't kill me. This is it, Harry Potter. It's either you or me. You can't kill me! Stupefy! That was attractive. Good job, Harry!
Hey, Mrs. Pope. I'm the diet challenged kid who sits in the last seat by the door. I'm probably bigger than I was this morning because your class is right after lunch and homeroom.
I can't see past your head, Jimmy. Piggy. Pig. School pictures are today. Hope it's a wide shot. Panorama.
Hey, Sable. Hey, Jimmy. You doing better? Yeah, thanks.
Killer's gotta be in Kentucky. Let's make a MySpace page for your sister. See if we can lure him in. Ha ha! I'm Jimmy! What kind of school do you run? My son is being bullied every day. My mom's drugged up again. Oh, really? I have to go live with my uncle. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. And in his basement. Oh. Sorry. Hey, Sable. What? You have to call the cops. You have to get your parents. If you don't get any help, you're gonna die. You don't understand. I want to die.
Would you lie with me and just forget the world?
Hello, I'm Elena Lozano, and my favorite book is IQ Independence Hall. This modern James Bond spy thriller definitely kept me turning the pages. The novel begins in San Francisco, California, when Quest Nunez, better known as Q, and his new stepsister Angela embark on an action-packed adventure filled with not-so-young spies called spooks, magic tricks, desperate secret searches for cheeseburgers, and much more, all in search for the truth behind their dangerous connection with the U.S. Secret Service and the Israeli Mossad. The book IQ not only gave me something enjoyable to read, but it also taught me that you should never give up on something that you believe is truly important. According to their sources, Angela's real mother was pronounced dead in a terrorist bombing. But when Q and Angela discovered that there was a slight chance that Angela's mom was alive, they stood together and seized every opportunity to find her. And they did, and she was alive. Now, I would love to tell you more about this awesome book, but I wouldn't want to ruin the other great details, which is why I recommend you to read Roland Smith's first book, IQ, and even the sequel to anyone, young and old alike, enjoys espionage and action. I hope you find this book as interesting as I did. Thanks for your time. Bye.
My name is Jonas. I used to live in a black and white world of sameness. No color, no pain, no love. After the ceremony of 12, I was given a profession. The council assigned me the receiver. I would someday carry the legacy of our giver. I would carry the memories of society's past. I would carry its triumph. I would carry its calamity. I would carry its love. Yeah, I would carry its insanity. Why I was chosen, I do not know. But my story, it starts here.
Hi, my name is James Gordon and I'm 13 years old, and my favorite book is Flush by Carl Miese. Now what this book is, it's about a boy named Noah, and his father's in jail for sinking a ship called the Coral Queen. Now that ship, Coral Queen, was owned by a man named Dusty Mealman, and his father accused Dusty Mealman of dumping waste into the water from his ship. So Noah and his sister Abby set out to find out if his father was telling the truth so they could prove it in court. So Noah and Abby go sneaking around the ship to look for clues, and apparently they found no evidence on Dusty Mealman dumping waste into the water. So their second option was to go to people who were fired from the Coral Queen or working on the Coral Queen and seeing if they knew anything about the waste dumping. So Noah went to his father in jail and asked, do you know anybody who used to work on the Coral Queen? And he said yes, this one man named Lice Peking and his wife Shelly. They used to work on the Coral Queen. So he goes to Lice Peking's house because he knew the address, and he asked him to sign a paper that says he saw Dusty Mealman dumping waste into the water. And apparently he did, so he said he would sign it in a small exchange for the boat that Noah's father had inside of a trailer. So in the end, Dusty Mealman was proved guilty because he was dumping waste into the water. His father was released from jail, his family was happy, and everything went back to normal. And it's basically just this happy, awesome mystery story that everybody loves to read, and that's why it's my favorite. I mean, this book was so awesome, I could just read this again. Bye.
Oh, hi! Kittredge here to tell you about my book, Meet Kit. It's an amazing story about my life in the Great Depression, 1934. You'll be captivated for days and days reading this amazing novel about me. You betcha! Let me type up a summary on my typewriter. Got it, everybody?
Excuse me, I have fluff for a brain. I don't got it.
Oh, never mind you. But you, yes, you have a brain, right? Yeah, you can read this amazing book. Want to see the summary? Here it goes. Kittredge is a 9-year-old girl with a nose for news. That's me. But most of the news in the early 1930s is about the hard times of the Depression. Kit writes her own newspaper stories. She reports on what happens at home while Dad is at work. Like the day Mother invites fussy Mrs. Howard and her son to stay with them. Kit is excited to have a boy her own age to play with, but Sterling is a disappointment, and he causes Kit nothing but trouble. Then, when Dad loses his business because of the Depression, Mother gets a brainstorm that turns the Kittredge household upside down, and you betcha it turns it upside down. It's crazy. Read the book today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's alright, I totally understand.
What are you reading?
Check it out. Get lost in your favorite book at the Jacksonville Library.
Hi, I'm Rebecca.
I'm James.
We are doing the My Favorite Book video contest for Teen Read Week. The book that we will be doing is by Helen Brennan, The Story of Irish Dance.
The subject terms of this book is folk dancing, Irish dancing, and island dance history. If you know any Irish dancers, both young and old, this book is both excellent and readable.
The popularity of Irish dance today was driven by the performance of the show Riverdance. This book by Helen Brennan, The Story of Irish Dance, is an excellent book to read if you really want to get deep down into the history and culture of Irish dancing.
And don't worry, if you want this book, just go to your local Jacksonville library, and it's only 188 pages long, so don't worry about it. It's not a long book. Just go ahead and read it.
My favorite book is The Non-Life of Chloe King, and my favorite part is when she falls off a building and dies, but she's still alive. This is a really, really, really awesome book. I just love it. I love to read it all the time, including when I'm at the library. I even like to read my book while I'm eating. How can I be alive? I just fell 222 feet down. Oh, hi. I even like to read my book while I shop for my snacks. Oh, hi. I even like to read my favorite book while I'm doing my homework and listening to music. One of my favorite parts of this book is when Chloe goes to a club before her birthday and kisses a guy and scratches him, and the next day she finds him on his floor dead. I can't tell you, so buy it for yourself.
Scorpio Rising, the grand finale to the Alex Rider series. Full of action, adventure, danger, and something exciting on every page. It's no debate that Scorpio Rising is a good book for all thrill-seeking readers.
Which I think is very sweet. But they call him a doctor and I think he does a good job at fixing my heartbeat. Cause anytime I'm with him there's never a moment where I find myself in boredom. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, black fish, blue fish, old fish, new fish. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, black fish, blue fish, old fish, new fish. This one has a little car, this one has a little star. Say, oh say, what a lot of fish there are. You might call him an artist, and I might call him a poet, but no one can argue that he's the only one that could bring the book to life, then you know it. Colors, colors everywhere. Ned's in his bed, what's he doing there? Hop, 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 have you met the yup? That's really wet, I better grab a mop. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, black fish, blue fish, old fish, new fish. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, black fish, blue fish, old fish, new fish. This one has a little car, this one has a little star. Say, oh say, what a lot of fish there are. Say, oh say, what a lot of fish there are. Say, oh say, what a lot of fish there are.
Here is a book, and it's not very new, but I'd like to suggest it to you. Read Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Make sure that you read it through and through. J.K. Rowling wrote the 700 pages of this dear little book. Now that I have your attention, take a look. Action, romance, tragedy, chilling scenes, and comedy. Friends and fears take up the pages to enthrall kids of all ages. Harry, Ron, and all again. Figure out just who's to blame. It was Barty Crouch Jr. Mad-Eye Moody's crazy, Harry's future crazy. What the heck is Gilly Weed? Ron can't get it in. Hermione's rose great. Cedric's gonna make you cry. Hagrid has a curse. Draco's first. Let's bet you wonder what I mean. That's really all that I'm going to say, so get the book and read it. Just to recap, here's the title one more time. Harry Potter, Goblet of Fire. Can I describe this classic tale? With this one I'll prevail. Accio book, Ascendio, Expelliarmus. Get this book, check it out, and read it. Every page is a thrill. You won't put it down. You'll be spellbound. Yes, you will. This is it, my favorite book to recommend to you. It's great. It's fun. It's cool. It's neat. Check it out!
Hey girl.
Hi.
What's up?
I'm reading Redwall.
Like it?
Love it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Today I went to the library, I looked up on the shelves. I like a lot of books, but this one for myself. I picked it up and I put it back down, and that girl said,
"Why'd you put it on the ground?"
Then the girl said, "Hey, I'm a book lover, don't judge a book by its cover." She picked it back up and she put it in my hand. She said, "If you read it, that'd be grand."
Tell me what it's called. It's called Redwall.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna read it all the way through, 'cause I love it, and you'll love it too.
So you're gonna read it?
sure.
So what's it about? Okay, so it's about this mouse named Mateus, and his hero is Martin the Warrior, and Martin the Warrior protected the Abbey. It's where Mateus lives, and Martin protected the Abbey from Clooney the Scourge because he's bad. Okay, so, and then,
Redwall by Brian Jacques. You can get Redwall at your local library.
We need your help, Robert Langdon.
Someone told me love would all save us, but how can that be? Look what love gave us. A world full of killing and blood spilling. That world never came. And they say that a hero could save us. I'm not gonna stand here and wait. I'll hold on to the wings of the eagles. Watch as we all fly away.
Hi, my name is Valerie Velez, and I just finished reading this great book called Where Have All the Flowers Gone? It's set in Boston, Massachusetts in 1968. The book is about a girl named Molly Mackenzie Flaherty. I like it because it shows life in 1968 through the eyes of a teenage girl, and you get to really
it's like you're living in that time period, because you get to see what she wrote and how she feels about everything, and it talks about the Vietnam War and how everyone's dealing with that, and the sad events of Martin Luther King Jr. being shot and President Kennedy. And it's interesting because it shows not just about history, but about an actual teenage girl's life too.